See, they struggle with this concept that truth was the number one priority. If you have truth, then love can exist. Think about it. The early church was struggling with the concept that truth was first. If you have truth, then you can have faith and love. And John's like, no, love first. Because only in love can you have truth. Because the early church was going, well, I don't think Christ died and resurrected in body. He did in spirit, but not in body. And they begin to fight. Or they begin to say, well, I was baptized in Apollos. No, I was baptized under Paul. Friction was happening. He's like, no, love first, then truth. He writes a letter to the church. I'm going to read just a little bit of it. Dear friends, I'm not writing you a new command, but an old one, which you have had since the beginning. This old command is the message you have heard. Yet I am writing you a new command. The truth is seen in him and you, because the darkness is passing and the true light is already shining. Anyone who claims to be in the light but hates a brother or sister is still in the darkness. Anyone who loves their brother and sister lives in the light, and there is nothing in them to make them stumble. Do not love the world or anything in the world. If anyone loves the world, love for the Father is not in them. See what great love the Father has lavished on us, that we should be called children of God, and that is what we are. The reason the world does not know us is that it did not know him. For this is the message you have heard from the beginning. We should love one another. This is how we know what love is. Christ laid his life for us, and we ought to lay down our lives for our brothers and sisters. If anyone has material possessions and sees a brother or sister in need, but has no pity on them, how can the love of God be in that person? Dear children, let us not love with words or speech, but with actions and in truth. This is how love is made complete among us, so that we will have confidence on the day of judgment. In this world, we are like Jesus. There's no fear in love, but perfect love drives out fear, because fear has to do with punishment. The one who fears is not made perfect in love. We love because he first loved us. Whoever claims to love God yet hates a brother is a liar. And he gives us this command: anyone who loves God must also love their brothers and sisters. Read 1 John. Understand that he's written letters to this church before. Read John over again, the Gospel of John, and see this focus of love, love, love. A love that is focused on their neighbor, opening their hearts, opening their doors to the people around them. I always ask this question when I was traveling through Turkey. Did Christ's warning to the churches work? We've kind of in this modern day think that Revelation is all future. Someday it's all going to happen. Obviously, Christ wrote it to the people in Ephesus. The question I wrote in my notes, I struggle with: what does love look like today? It's easy to look through this story and go, Ephesus, you lost your love because you were dying. Church, we're losing our love because we're living. We're so wrapped up in living that we forgot about love. I say, guys, love before anything. And if we do, then the world is changed. Then the empires crumble. Not about truth, not about living, love first. If we do that, we keep his commandments, it says. Help us to love unconditionally.